Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this review of Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers. This is by JADA Toys, and it is available on platforms like Big Bad Toy Store and etc. So try to get your hands on these guys. Okay, for the comments, I have two questions. One is, which one of all female characters that JADA Toys made would be your favorite one? And the second question is, which male out of the JADA Toys lines from the Street Fighters would you like the best? Name your two male and female figures, which one you like the best. But right now, let's go ahead and roll her off the stand and let's get started. Okay, for the packaging, we know this is that style that JADA Toys does that looks like the arcade version. As you can see there, you see the arcade stuff on top. Also see CAMMY in the arcade kind of comic form there with CAMMY at the bottom. Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers, and it does have some artwork on the side panels. Looking at it ahead, you see the bubble and the action figure accessories all inside, plus the action figure itself. But if you see that blue color and teal and pinkish color in the background, if you can see that, that is going to be your mini diorama for poses. So let's go ahead and flip it over to the backside. Alright, the backside, nothing new here. We've seen this with many of the other figures. Same background, you see the characters at the bottom, and of course CAMMY is the chosen one. And that will do it for the packaging. Okay, outside the box in the back, here is your mini diorama. You can see it there. Put your figure in the middle and you can take your shots. A couple poses. It looks okay. I wouldn't say it's that great, but it'll do for a few shots. And that'll do it. Okay, so let's take a look at the appearance. So we'll start with the top to bottom, right? Okay, looking at the figure in hand, good size, feels great. Let's take a look at the head. Okay, nice. Got the hat there, military hat, and you do have that logo there, right? All the way around, nice smooth finish. Looking at the hair coming out, bringing out in front of her face. We do like that. Those eyes look great, solid blue. And you have some eyelashes right above the eyes. So you can see that there. There you go. And you have some stuff right there. I don't know what kind of eyelash that is. Right in the corner of her eyes there. She has some kind of eyeliner there as well. But then her eyebrows, you see that. Nicely done. And the eyes look good. Nose, lips, sculpted very well. The ears and the hair flowing all to the back. That looks good too. Looks like it's braided, right? Okay. Nice job on the head portrait. Looking good. Okay, so let's look at the middle of the figure. You see the green suit here with the logo by her right side on her chest. There you go. A little bit of squared out carving up. What do you call it? Carving up. It's not carving up. Sculpting. And then you paint it red, just like the suit here. Sculpted very nicely and then painted that green that she's known for, right? Nicely done on the bottom. Right here with the abs. That looks good. That paint is okay. I do see some cracking. Or, yeah, a little bit of cracking. But it's okay. Not bad, right? Look to the backside. You can see it flowing as well. The paint scheme is pretty good. Going down to her lower bottom. That looks good. But up top there, you see some bad cracking and some fraying of paint. But you get that in production. But it's okay. Not bad on that, right? Arms are sculpted nice. They do have a little bit of detail. A little bit of paint to give it some kind of touch, so you can see the muscles. You can see that she has her kind of reddish paint on her arms there. You can barely see it, but it's there on the shoulders as well. Okay, let's take a look at these gauntlets. You see the gauntlets are solid red. They sculpted it, and then once they got the sculpt that they needed, finish it off and paint it red, right? And there goes your punch hands. Like she has gloves that with a finger stick out, right? Look at the top of those. There you go, a little minor detail, and they do look pretty decent, right? Let's go to the legs here. We've seen the bottom of the diaper, we'd call it. Even though she has her suit, but it's still that diaper, still a diaper there, okay? But it looks pretty good. There's a fatigue on her legs there. That's classic for CAMMY. We've seen that. They go all the way around. It's gonna be your green finish on that, right? And you do have some socks sticking out there, the red socks. Nice little touch with the boots here. So let's check out the legs in the far. You see that? And let's look at these socks and the boots, right? You do have some lacing on the boots, and you have some kind of the lacing dangling, right? See how it's kind of dangling there? Yeah. Okay, and there's no tread on the bottom, but you do have peg systems for standing and poses and whatnot. But for the appearance, it's not bad. The face, I do like. Love how the hair comes out of the hat. That looks really good. Not bad on the appearance, and that'll do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and measure her up. We'll start with the inches. On the inches, she'll be right at 5.5 inches. And if she's at 5.5 inches on the centimeter side, she'll be right at 14 centimeters, right above it. That's where she's at, and that's where she's standing. Okay, let's go ahead and scale her up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the big guy in first. Way in the back, there he is. Okay, we'll put in Guile. Next we'll do Dawson. All right. Oh, stay up, guy. And we'll do Chung-Li. Let's add one more, and that'll be Ryu. Right? There we go. So, not too bad. It looks pretty good. I say the scale for all of them looks good, but I think I said this before about Guile. He looks a little big. I don't know if he's supposed to be that big, but you see the idea. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories. The accessories are coming with your kick effect, the flame effect that she has. You're also going to have 2 additional hands, which is a pair of hands, and you're going to have an extra head portrait, which is pretty cool. You see there. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through them. We'll start with the pair of hands first, right? Okay, flat hand. Okay, your pair of hands, you got the flat. There you go. There you have it. You got the glove, painted red, have the finger sticking out, little design. Not too crazy there. Not too crazy at all. All right, let's check out the second hand. Same concept, just on the other side, right? There you go. Painted red. Keep the fingers not red. Looks like she has gloves on. And they have their latch system. Nothing too crazy, right? Okay, and let's look at her flame effect. Right, there it is. Spiral, she kicks it. She does well with it. And we've seen this stuff before. Translucent plastic. We're looking at a little white and yellow. Put some light into this, and you'll do just fine with it and bring it to life. Okay, not bad. All right, and last but not least, her second head portrait. Gotta have her in that mean mode. There she is. Okay, so the head portrait, there you have it. Got that hair sticking out the other way like she's coming at you. And those eyes look angry. Got the mouth wide open, tongue, teeth. Not a bad job. And you have some that paint like running on the side of her face. Almost like she's eating something, didn't wipe her face. But there you have, you see it right there. Okay, but there's your head portrait. Not bad. And that will do it for the accessories. Okay, so let's check out the points of articulation, the POA. Let's do it. Okay, so let's go for the top here on the head. We know it's on a ball and socket, right? Ball and socket. So you have your rotations will do very well, especially with your movements with tilting and rotations. So that's not going to be an issue. It doesn't look like an issue, does it? So that's really good. So you can get the movements you need. No problem, right? Okay. Also, her hair is braided and they're flexible to rotate. That way you can put them in ways you like to do when she's doing her moves and her hair is flying around. You do have that option. And I believe these are kind of flexible as well, but they don't stay in position. But it's nice to have that rotation there to make the hair do different ways, right? You can see, you can make it woven out like she's coming down, flying, whatnot. But it's nice that you do have that mechanic. Really nice, okay? So let's go to the shoulders. All right, shoulders are gonna be your regular latch system. Let's go ahead and break that out. Okay, you got your latch system there, and you do on ball and socket inside, so it does rotate. That way you can move the arms higher up, right? We always love that. And this is gonna be your double, well, let's go to the bicep swivel. There goes your bicep swivel there. You do have that bicep swivel, kind of tough. Just put a little blow dry to it. You should be okay. All right, double joints here. Bring them all the way in, and then you do have your double jointed arms there, right? And that's the same on both sides. Okay, top part of the figure where the paint is not that great on the green. It does have movements in top of the sternum there. Not much at all. Actually, it's really bad. It's really not much. But you do have rotations in the waist here. That's really smooth. Actually, that's really smooth. Nice, okay? All right, and let's go to the legs here. You see the legs are on dumbbell joints. You got that. Look inside. There they are, dumbbell joints. And they also have a kind of they're on the dumbbell joints, but they have this hinge effects. That way the legs can come in and you can bring them down some for posing reasons. You see how you have, because you have that extra play there on that dumbbell. So there you go, and it also rotates inside. Not only does this rotate inside, you also have your thigh swivel as well. So that's good too, right? So you have that flexibility to do her kicks with her effect. Nicely done. Okay, so let's take a look at the double jointed knees. There we go, your double jointed knees is there, right? Okay, and that's the same on both sides there. Then you have your rotations on the top part of the boot there, right? And your feet does not have any pivot in the toe, but it is on rockers. And it also has this latch system. There's the latch, and then you're rocking. There's your rocker there. Got it. I think it's kind of blurry. There you go. Okay, so not bad on the articulation, not bad at all. All right, and that'll do it. Okay, let's go for the pros and cons. Let's start with the cons first. For me, the con, some of the paint work on it, it's not that great. It kind of ruins it because, especially the all green in the middle of her suit, that needs to be done right. I have a con there. Also, she doesn't have either enough effects or enough hands. You know, she only has 2 hands in 1 effect. So I don't like that as well. Do like the head sculpt though. So on the pros head sculpt, the hands do look good. The paint job is not that bad. The articulation is pretty decent. And the figure overall does look good. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and give this figure a 4 out of 5 stars. Guys, let me know what your stars are. And you guessed it, you could get it at BigBadToyStore.com. Just check out BigBadToyStore.com. So what are you waiting for? Check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.